Hello and welcome to LTV's Meet the Press Corner. Today, Royal Solomon Islands Police Force RSOPF Commissioner of Police Frank Prendergast held his weekly press conference at the Rovo Police Headquarters to update the Solomon Islands media on the RSOPF's ongoing commitment in policing in Solomon Islands. Please join me as we meet the Police Commissioner.
First is we want to warn people about using laser lights near Henderson International Airport. We've had some reports of from pilots as lasers being used as the planes are coming in and going out. This is very dangerous practice. It's actually unlawful, and we'll be monitoring and dealing with anyone caught doing that. But we ask the community to assist us. This is a matter of public safety and it involves everyone. Just a quick update on the Ministry of Health investigation that's been going on for some time, Operation Enable. You may be aware there was a further individual arrested yesterday. There's a press release been released in relation to that, and I can advise we are still actively investigating that matter and expect further arrests. Just in relation to Quaso, we arrested a woman yesterday in relation to brewing of Quaso. She was arrested in the Fusalango community yesterday afternoon by our liquor unit and was found guilty in court yesterday and fined a sum of $2,000. I just want to make the point that Quaso is a big issue in our community. We really appreciate the support we had from the community in dealing with that issue yesterday, and we look forward to receiving more information about people brewing and selling Quaso so we can deal with those. It's really trying to protect our community, trying to protect our young people from a very invidious substance. Reminder about Safeboat. We've been continuing with Safeboat. Police have intervened on a couple of occasions in relation to overloading. It's an operation we will be continuing. We ask everyone to cooperate with us. We're doing it for people's safety. I can advise that this time of year is a time we all need to take particular care when we're travelling at sea. Police have been involved in two search and rescue efforts in recent days. One in Makira where a OBM broke down at sea between Makira and Olawa after having an engine problem. Luckily that boat drifted and to safety and they were attended and brought to Kira. But we had one also in Western Province where a boat which left Gizo en route to South Choiseul broke down, got into engine trouble, and the individuals on board luckily had a satellite phone and were able to contact authorities for assistance, and police assisted in rescuing that boat with 6 passengers on board. So both those incidents ended safely, but I think they both had the potential to be quite serious. So what we're asking people to do is to listen out on the radio for the weather forecast and check them before they travel. Secondly, make sure their boats are in good repair and have enough fuel for the journey, and that they have enough supplies on board if they do get into trouble. I'd just like to acknowledge the ongoing activity of NCID around some of the fraud task force, Operation Enable and Janus Task Force. Those investigations will be continuing, but I think there's been some good work done by the investigators, and I want to acknowledge that in this press conference. I'm happy to take questions. Thank you. Not that I'm aware of, but we're looking into that issue. The issue is how they're used. So laser pointers have some legitimate usage, but pointing them at aircraft at night is not one of those, and it's a problem in other countries as well, but it's one that needs to be dealt with, quite seriously, because you're putting at risk everyone in that plane. It's not just a bit of fun.
In relation to the investigation into the shooting,
yes, it's still progressing. So as I said, we'll continue with that investigation as long as we need to. We've developed some further information following the issue of the reward. but because it's an ongoing investigation, I don't intend to say any more about it other than it's still very active investigation.
In relation to the arms, who's paying for the police rearmament? Who's paying for the first?
In terms of police rearmament? Yeah, so that's a Solomon Island government initiative. So in terms of the rearmament of police, any arms or munitions that are bought will be purchased by the Solomon Islands government, so they'll be paying for them. We have had some assistance from Ramsey in terms of assistance with the community consultations and the training. We've had assistance from the PPF in terms of the development of the governance, also assistance in terms of the construction of the armoury, but in regards to the weapons themselves, they will be purchased by the Solomon Islands government.
So it comes under the police budget? Or?
Yes. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Just on your contract of employment,
Yes.
I understand it should be finished now and then. If the government would like to extend the period of that contract, what would be your decision?
Sure. My contract actually expires on the 31st of January, so I'm still working and very active in the lead up to that. Unfortunately, I have other commitments that I need to attend to, so I can't extend past that time. But I can assure you that there's very active steps in place to ensure a proper succession, and I'm very confident those steps will mean that the police force is well led into the future. I can't comment on those steps, it's a matter for government, but I'm expecting an announcement in the very near future. Yeah. But can I say I've really enjoyed my time here, and I'll be working hard to the last day that I'm here. So people shouldn't worry about things, they'll be managed very well.
Any other question?
Any more update on the couple?
No, that's still an active investigation. We're waiting for the results of the post-mortem, which will give us some further information about what's occurred there. So actually, when I say we're waiting for the results of the post-mortem, it's at my last report on that, we were waiting for the results of the post-mortem. We can check after this press conference, see whether we've received that. Okay.
Thank you. Unless you have a final question,
Just one issue that was in the paper today was some concerns, I think, raised in Parliament about the Solomon Islands Interpol application, because that application was lodged a couple of years ago by Minister Chanel when he was the police minister. Just to be clear with people reading that article, there's no issue with the Solomon Islands application. The issue has arisen because of some internal issues in Interpol around other countries applying, and they've decided that they need to do some more work around their rules of membership. So unfortunately, our application's been caught up in that just because of timing, but there's no shortcoming or any issue with the Solomon Islands application, and that'll be voted on in Beijing at the Interpol General Assembly next year. So just to ensure people understand that.
That has been the weekly media conference with the Commissioner of Police, Frank Prendergast. We will be covering and bring to you more press conferences on our website. For more news details, do log in on www.ltvactive.com. Thanks for watching. Meet the Press Corner. Bye-bye.